Good evening, one and all. Alexa, time to stream. Alexa, time to stream. Alexa, turn off Dynamic Duo. Anyway, so check this out, man. So, all right, so I have, I don't know, I think all three of my sons are part of the family library, the shared family library. They have a lot of games. They have different interests in general from me in games. There are things that we have some crossover that we like, but and in some cases they just like some games that I've played more than me. So they have multiple versions. Like they have Hades and Hades 2. Now they have better computers than me because I have a very good computer for what it is. It's a Surface Pro. But you can only get so good with a Surface Pro, right? They're tablets. So they don't have the high-end, you know, processors and GPUs that, a desktop would have, or even a really good laptop. And so I'm kind of just browsing through to see what they have, to see what's interesting. Some of them are okay. I'm not big on side scrollers. They have a lot of those. And they also have quite a few, what do you call them? First person shooters or team games. Now, I don't play a lot of team games because I don't have any friends. No, I mean, I have friends that play those, but I don't play them very often. I'm just not, it's not my thing. I don't play games enough to be a good teammate. So nobody would want me on their team because I don't spend enough time in a game to actually get good enough to be a good teammate for people on those games. I'd be like, hey, let's play on Friday. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to go work on my other thing. So they'd be like, but we're getting good. It's like, yeah, I'm not. So good luck. Anyway, so I've been just kind of seeing all the stuff that they have. So they have 2 copies. So a lot of these games, like you'll see, they have 2 games or 2 copies of a lot of these. It's like this one has, all 3 of my sons have this one, Monster Hunter Wilds. So yeah, it's quite the it's a good little source of games. Which one will I try? I like Heroes of Might and Magic, which I think this is just another version of it. This is Heroes 2 of Might and Magic. Heroes of Overwatch. Oh no, it's not that. This is not what I thought it was at all. Nope. It's it looks like what? A roguelike action RPG. Yeah, okay. So it looks a lot like a Diablo, but just a top-down pixel version of one. It's got very positive. What's better, very positive or mostly positive? 84%. I think mostly is less than very. And then there's overwhelmingly positive, there's a couple on here. This is probably one of, I think I know who has this one. One of my sons likes the idea of deer hunting, but he's not a deer hunter. He wouldn't go hunting. He just likes these video games. He used to play it all the time on the Wii, so he probably got it on here to try it out. Oh, they have Pal World. Who has Pal World? I've thought about playing that. What is this one? They got some weird games. 7 Ways to Die. I was never a big fan of Age of Mythology, even in the when it was originally out. That was Age of Mythology, Age Empires. There was a few of them. There was other mythology, and then there were other ones. Yeah. Mage Arena. Let's see what this one is.
For centuries, it has been debated
Mostly
which magical
positive.
entity reigns supreme.
That's really loud.
Courageous and wise, the sorcerer wields their magic conniving. The warlock wields its magics with terrible strength and brute force. Now, the time has come to put this debate to rest. You must pick a side and wield your voice to decide the fate of magic forever.
Oh, it's a FPS. I'm not a big FPS fan. I don't know why. It always looks weird to me. For one, it always looks weird to me, and two, I don't know. I get motion sickness playing first-person shooters. Or at least I used to. It's been so long since I played a first-person shooter. I don't know, but another Elden Ring game. I haven't played too many of those. I tried to play Borderlands, but my computer couldn't handle it. So, can't play that one. It's a little too graphically good, I guess, for my game. Dust and Neon. What is that one? Mostly positive. Oh, it's kind of like that's kind of cool. It's like a Western version of a... Huh. This one I could see trying out. Mostly positive. Let's see what they say. Game's so close to being recommendation, but it's just not there, and it's a shame. The first few hours of the game is great. Since all the other reviews are really going to cover everything pretty well. There's some balance issues with skills and skill trees. You can leave you of a pretty terrible build pretty quickly without much recourse. The difficulty ramps up way too fast as you beat sections of the map. The double jeopardy, losing your guns when you die, is way too punishing. As you beat sections of the game, new and harder enemies will start to spawn, and not just in the new areas that are meant to be harder, but also in the older, easier areas. Yeah, it's supposed to be patterns that completely render the cover system useless. Shop prices are way too steep. Huh. A lot of people like the game, though. It does look like it's got mostly positives, but people are feeling overwhelmed by it. But it still looks kind of cool. Huh. It is pretty cool. I may have to try that one sometime. What else we got? Divine Knockout. What is this one? 3D Fighter multiplayer. Oh. Is that Thor?
Oh, this fighting! It's great for my cardio.
Time to turn up the heat.
I think all these characters are supposed to be actual dudes. They don't tell you it's Thor, but it's somebody like Thor. Thor-ish.
But I don't see the point.
A battle game. I'm not a big battle game guy either. I know. I'm boring. The last spell. What is this one? Single player, 2D, oh, RPG strategy, turn-based strategy. Huh. That's more my speed. TB, turn-based strategy, TBS. All right, let's see what we got. Show me a little bit. Roguelite mechanics. So is it a survival game? Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a survival game, huh? While you're building stuff up. You build stuff during the day and then they attack you at night. And you're trying to fend them off. Interesting. People like it. It's very positive. Just 30 minutes into the tutorial and I already wanted to quit. I've played many turn-based tactics games, but this one seemed incredibly slow to get to the point. I was sitting there just clicking on endless enemies to try to kill them, and it didn't matter what I did, as long as I kept clicking. That's not fun to me. That's a chore. It might be a good game, but I don't have the time for this kind of repetitiveness. I always read the negative reviews, and those will decide it for me if they're if a game is something I want to try. I usually have to like determine that it's not I have to determine that it's not going to be a thing that bothers me, because sometimes you look at a game like, oh yeah, that's no big deal, I don't care. Gunfire Reborn. Oh, that's another first-person shooter. All right, well, I'm not seeing a whole lot here that I'm just dying. Totally accurate battle simulator. Totally accurate battle simulator. Team Fight Manager. I think I tried this one. This is when yeah. Oh no, it's Team Fight Tactics that I tried. Let's look at this. So there's a game I've designed. I haven't started playing. I haven't started building it at all. I've just been working on the design for it. It's for a AFK game that you can manage when you're not playing it. That's the idea. The game runs and you can set it in the background and it'll send you messages and you can reply to messages, and it'll have a service system that accepts your replies to your messages. The guys will like write you, go, oh, we need this or we need that, or this happened, and then you can be like, you can check up on them, you can watch the game, see where they're at. They're basically doing this adventure because you sent them out on a mission, and they're just going to keep you informed as to what's going on, new things that they've hit and ran into, and you're kind of like the overlord that they're working for, or the person you're working for. I even got a name picked out for it already. But there's a lot to building something like that, right? You got to give it so much. And it's also a game that needs graphics, and it's going to be like game graphics stuff that you can see happening. So you can see the guys fighting and they're doing their thing. And I'm just not a graphics guy. So I'm going to have to get to a point where I have some money to to be able to hire somebody to work with me on that stuff, on the graphical parts of what I need to do. Devil May Cry is actually in my game library, and I liked it. Kinda. There was just points where it seemed like it was I don't know. I had just gotten going. I can't give it too much. The fighting is definitely a challenge for sure. It's cool though. It was a fun game. It's like Darksiders in a lot of ways. I know I game. I don't know, what should I put down on here? Steam game? Let's see what this is. Oh, it actually took it. Haiti 3. Why is that showing up at what is Haiti? I don't even know what Haiti 3 is. Oh, but Sekiro. It's not. I'm not playing this. I'm just looking at it. Actually, it looks kind of cool, to be honest. Let's see what people say. Blah, blah, blah. You forget what reality is. That's a pretty good one. That just says F. That's not much of a down. Too hard. Beautiful graphics, but I'm 6 hours in and only on my second general and simply can't progress. I'm not a fan of the camera work and am new to using an Xbox controller, which doesn't help. Not worth the hype. FromSoft's least fun and satisfying game. Wow, really? A lot of people really like it. Or they're giving it. Combat Sekiro, once you understand that it rewards aggression and deflections and ruining your enemy's posture becomes something totally addicting and unique. Huh. That's interesting. It does look kind of fun. But those games, the thing is about them, you have to play them constantly until you beat them, right? That's how you get good. And I don't play enough. And a lot of times I'll come back to a game 6 months later that I enjoyed, say Darksiders, for example, and I spend an hour just trying to remember all the stuff I can do and how to do it and how to push the buttons right. So it's a little difficult because it just makes the game just really hard to get back into, right? Because it's too, they're too memory muscle intensive. So if you don't get the memory muscle part down, you end up and then when you come back and you've lost that muscle memory, it's too hard. You spend too much time. I've seen this game before. I've heard of it anyway. Dude. That's very cool, but honestly, if those kind of things came up and I was out in the world and I saw like a giant rock monster like that and it was looking at me, I'd be like, yeah! I'd be getting my butt. I'm not going to be trying to hit it with no boomerang. Screw that. I'd be like, gone. Yeah, okay, that's a creepy. Oh, what a creepy looking creature there. What is this game anyway? Survival multiplayer open world. All right, what's the premise? I need more than just pictures, prettiness. I need to know what I'm doing. Okay, so you're doing this in first person. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of first person. I don't know. I just struggle with first person. It's weird. I don't like my hands like just floating in space ahead of me. It's weird. It is kind of cool though. I played Tyranny and I got stuck. I couldn't figure out. I got to a point where I couldn't win, and there's no like going back to get stronger. You're just stuck. You just like you didn't build your team right. If you do it wrong, you get screwed with Tyranny. And I was like, oh, I don't want to start over because it was a number of hours into the game. I was like, nope, I don't want to start over, and I don't really care enough to go through it again. So I stopped. So I only got like maybe a third of the way through the game. That wasn't good. Wasn't impressive. Tell you guys, as much as I like playing sub games, I don't like wasted time. That's why I have a hard time with live die repeats. I enjoyed Hades, but I didn't finish it because again, it just kind of got like all the way back to the beginning. I know I'm getting stronger and I can get further, and I got farther and farther and farther. But eventually it was like, I just didn't have the motivation to keep coming back. Live, fight, die, repeat, It just got old. The Knights of Pen and Paper is actually pretty cool. I have one of them. Knights and Pen and Paper 2. I don't know what Knights of Pen and Paper +1 is. But apparently I have that one installed. 2 must be the sequel. Maybe +1 was like an expansion. I don't know. I haven't finished it. It's a kind of cool game. And it's a lot like playing D&D. You're just going through and you're just, finishing battles and trying to get strong enough to do the bigger battles that move you on to the next thing. I found myself getting impatient with it though. I was like, I wanted to advance faster. So, yeah, that kind of, now some of these games are getting kind of old. You can see I have it sorted by release date. And I think the farther back I go, the more likely I'm going to be less interested. I'm not a big pixel art guy. A lot of people like those pixel art games. And the further back you go, the more likely they're pixel art or the graphics are bad-ish. So I actually have Endless Legend, and I've played it, and I like it. It's a good game. I've beaten it as one group. I haven't like beaten it a bunch of times, but it's one of those games that you win once and then you come back and play it again. But it's actually pretty fun. You try to be different races and do different things, but it's the same basic thing. You're trying to beat the world, and I did it. I won, and so now I'm like, okay, what's next? what's the next thing? Let's try a new thing on the agenda. I think I might actually have this one, and I think I actually put it in my I'm not impressed. I think I created a group called Not Impressed, or not. I forgot what my category was. Did I filter this out? Oh, here it is. Not a fan. Yeah, that's right. Not a fan. So Tyranny was one of them. Warframe, Unturned, Field of Snow, Dungeons of the Endless. These are the ones that fell into my not a fan list. Those are just my games. Okay, I don't think they actually, they don't include any of these. I haven't tried any of them. And in fact, I don't even know if these actually show up on, well, maybe they do. They'll show up down here in my yet to plays. So I haven't tried a lot of those. But again, if I go back too far, I probably won't. Batman 2 is actually mine. These Lego games are fun usually. I actually have the little Lego Dimensions with the little characters on it, and that's and I have it right over here, but you can only play that on the Wii U. Dungeon Siege. Oh, that game was the classic. I love Dungeon Siege. That was such a good game. Even Dungeon Siege 2 was good. Dungeon Siege 3, not as much. Dungeon Siege, to me, was the perfect game. Just the way they did it. In my mind, it was the way you should do a RPG. They don't do them like that very often anymore. It's kind of like you could, in most RPGs nowadays, you can play a game by way of say you pick up and you have the ability to shoot a fireball, you have the ability to shoot a stick bow, you have the ability to fight with a knife, right? But if you start off fighting with a knife, you could find a spell that gives you a better fireball, and then you can use the fireball, and you could go out fighting for the better fireball, and then you could get a thing that makes you that gives you a nice bow, and you can just pick up the bow and start using the nice bow, and you just this to me is like that don't make any sense. How can you just pick up items and be good with them just because it's good, right? And what Dungeon Siege did is they actually made it so that you got better at skills and even your weapons. You get better at certain weapons. The weapons would get stronger because you would just, it's not so much the weapon got stronger as you got better at using it. So it's kind of like your skill at fighting goes up. You get better fighting skill. But if you're fighting with a two-handed sword, the sword will start getting better too. And the only broken part about that is it's not transferable to another long, so if you have a two-handed longsword and you found another two-handed longsword, that one would start off at whatever level it is, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But here's the deal. I designed a game. Now, this is a board game because, again, not a graphics guy, and I didn't know how to draw. I'm just doing my first game now in a video game. So I have no idea how I would implement this because it's going to take too much graphic stuff. I thought about implementing the board game as a video game because I really came up with a pretty good game that I really like, and I think I could implement it as a board game because I think that's kind of where it flavors out or how it plays out best anyway. But yeah, you could upgrade your weapons, but it's not that they're not leveling up in the sense that they're getting experience points, but you can make them better. As you get stronger, you can put different types of gems and stuff into these weapons, and they get better and better. Kind of like Diablo used to do, where you could upgrade weapons with gems, and I think a couple other games do something similar. But the way you get you had to earn certain skill levels and such to even use certain types of weapons. So you would have to get better at that weapon before it would even let you upgrade it. So you couldn't just upgrade any weapon simply because, I'm going to swap over to this bow because I've been powering it up and getting ready to go. Now I'm going to go use it. No, if you don't know how to use a weapon, the weapon you won't be able to pick it up. You won't be able to fire it. It'll be a mess. So you want to get better by using your skills. And as you level up, different things would have an effect on how you play. It's a designed board game. So how well that would translate to a video game, I don't know, because, board games are meant to be played in an hour or two. So how well that translates to a video game, probably not as well. But it's a good concept for the game itself, for the board game. So, anyway, and that's kind of like it was Dungeon Siege that gave me the impetus to trying to create something like that, and it came out in design pretty well. And I came up with this cool map too. It works good as far as nothing I've ever seen in a board game before. Actually, I didn't come up with the whole thing. A friend of mine actually came up with the base concept, and I thought this is really cool. And I said, "Can I use it in my game?" And he hadn't really ironed out exactly how it's going to work, but then I started coming up with more details on how to do it, and I asked him if he didn't mind, and he said, yeah. So I'll probably have to give him credit when I do finally release it. Yeah, sure you were. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. I believe you. I believe you, bot. Actually, I've only been, I've been online for all of 5 minutes? Oh, 30 minutes. Have I been online for 30? Man, I am a talker. I am so much a talker. I haven't even played a game yet, and I've been on for 30 minutes. Darkstone. I didn't know they had Darkstone. Oh my gosh. Who has Darkstone? Is that you, Caden? Who had Darkstone? Who has Darkstone? I didn't know any of you guys. You must have got this. The 1999 this game came out.
I don't know.
I don't know which one of you had this, but I had this a long time ago, and I actually got to the point where my computer couldn't run it anymore, so that's why I stopped playing it.
This looks about as old as you are. I'm kidding.
Actually, that wouldn't be saying much. It's 1999. That would make me, what, 27?
1999, sheesh.
I wouldn't be that old, man. I'd be like, okay, how do I...
That's when
My
cars
kids
were made
are...
out of wooden wheels.
My kids are older than me. 27. That'd only be... You're only 4 years younger than that, buddy. Cars were made out of wooden wheels. But yeah, this game was interesting. It was actually kind of cool. I remember playing it. It was a little wonky, I remember in my mind, but it kept me, I was playing it for a while. It was just weird to see. I didn't know any of these guys had got a Dragon Age. The original Dragon Age was pretty fun. I did not beat it. It got too hard. It was one of those games I got really far, but then I just couldn't figure out how to get any further because I started getting beat all the time. Some of these don't have dates. Look, none of these bottom games even have release dates. Same guy, man. They're all the same guy. Like most people, like you and me included, shirts change colors. If they didn't, people would wonder, why are you always wearing the same shirt? That shirt's got to smell really bad by now. Portal, that's a classic. What does that mean? 3 people? 3 copies. So all of my sons have that one. Mark of the Ninja. Kind of looks like the game I put down on here. What is it? Shadows Die Twice? Okay, that guy's has it sword. Wait. Where is that? Shadows Die Twice. What's it called? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I played the Banner Saga. The first one was really good. I got the second one, and I only played it a little way through. I kind of lost. It wasn't as good. The story was kind of eh. I just wasn't as impressed by it. I lost interest in the second one, but I did beat the first one. Fable. Now that was a good game too. It's not in my library. It's in the family library. One of my sons must have it. But Fable was a good game. I think I heard that they were redoing it. Somebody, Microsoft or somebody was redoing Fable. That could be the redo, actually. I don't know. 2014? That's not that long ago. That could be the updated one. Because I think the original Fable might have been pretty old. Wow. That's pretty minimal graphics there. Colors and shapes. Must be watching it on your phone.
I remember when I was born in a dried up lake bed. There was a big dead tree. Dozens of my kind crawling around. Rats. And And I am everywhere.
October 7th. October 7th, 2014. It's that kind of a cool game. It looks a little bit like the stealthy games I've been playing. I've kind of found that I like those a little bit. Let's see. I always try to read a negative review. Trash. Clearing the levels is too slow and repetitive. With not much actual going on. The NPCs are just there to act as props. Skill points that can be spent in hideouts, which are safe areas, except when I reached one, I could not spend any point. I had to upgrade the character skills, and there were not even any mention of said points anymore. It looks like hideouts are also linear in progression, so that we can really go back to them either. The game says that they have stuff that we can get from merchants in them, but of the 2 NPCs I found in the earliest hideouts I reached, no one gave me anything. I could only, as the game indicated, pickpocket from the friendly NPC, which I did not do, and the merchant only tasked me with the stupid side of quest. And this guy spoke in Russian or something. Yeah, I'm sure that takes a lot of effort to accomplish. I don't even know how you default to 144p. How do you do that? I mean, even by default, it's at least 720, I think. Can you even, how does that even work? I'm going to go look at YouTube. I didn't even know they had a 144p in YouTube. All right, so I'm just going to pick some random thing. Let's see. All right, it's not even close between Spider-Man. All right, let's see. I want to see what this 144p is. I don't even know where that is. Quality, here you go. See, it defaults to 720. How do you even get down? It looks bad, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. But by default, it's not even that's like several layers even below the default. The default is 720. So how do you get down to 144? But you must have a really small computer or something that it must be seeing you have a small monitor or something. One of my customers. It's just my son, man. He's just. He doesn't know you. You say hello. He doesn't know who you are anyway. I don't even know who you are. I just know your name's Bot. You have numbers that represent the word bot. I'm getting distracted by this.
Spider-Man can still throw a mean punch. Like the kind of punch that has no problem sending Green Goblin flying all around. Even flying straight through buildings. The kind of punch that can one-shot a lot of opponents. Can beat Hammerhead all up, even with his fancy adamantium skull. much heater, Miles is always holding back in a fight. When the moment calls for it, Miles will sometimes stop holding back. Like when he shattered Cap's shield with just one punch.
No.
Granted, this was Hydra Cap. It also wasn't Steve Rogers' passive vibranium shield, but it was still really tough. When Miles broke it
Oh.
with just one hit.
All right. I guess that makes
This
sense.
proportionate
They
strength
said he broke Captain America's shield, and I'm like, no. But they're saying no, it wasn't. It wasn't
surrounding
the Captain America. It wasn't Steve Rogers' vibranium shield. It was a different shield.
Fine is actually repeatedly been fine.
Anyway, I know that's besides the point. I just wanted to see what this nonsense was. You said 144. I don't know how you get onto a 144, because by default 720p is the default, unless you've got maybe a really tiny computer or a really small monitor. Are you looking at it on a small old laptop or something? I guess that could be.
The whole freaking beat down.
I don't know what it probably goes by based on your quality or maybe your stream speed or something. I don't know how it decides you get 144 by default. So I should probably pick something 1030 if I'm going to play anything. I'm trying to decide if any of these games that are in my son's library are worth trying out. But honestly, nothing's really like popping out to me, man. A lot of fighter games. Mostly positive. Oh, no. I don't like side scrollers. Oh, you set it to 144 because it's got a really. Oh. Why do you set it so low? What is the benefit to having it so small? Self hate. I hate myself. I want to see everything blurry. I just can't do it. If it's not challenging my eyes to focus it, then it's not worth my time. I played this Dungeon of the Endless. I think that's the one I played that was just, the game was sucky. It's really hard. I mean, it's a survival game, right? You get stuff, you try to get further, but you just keep dying over and over and over and over. And I was like, okay, enough of that nonsense. I've never been big on the live, die, repeat games, as I said before. Some of these games, just based on what they are, I could tell which of my sons it belongs to. Because I know what kind of stuff they like, what their unique like of a game is. Even though they like a lot of similar games, there are specific types of games that each one of them likes. Just like me, we have a little overlap, but mostly everybody's got their own thing. Like my son Caden, he likes a lot of multiplayer games. A lot of his games are multiplayer. He likes the MOBAs and the team up things. He's got a lot, he's got friends he plays with, and they play a lot of those like team up survival type stuff. They're pretty, and his brothers will play those too. They like those too, so they kind of all have them. But that's kind of his thing, his unique thing. Then I have my oldest son. He likes like kind of games like me in a lot of ways. He likes a lot of tactical games, building type games like machines and strategy and like this City Skylines is probably his. Machine games, just things like that. I mean, he likes also games like Borderlands, but but that's kind of a crossover game where a lot of people like his brothers play as well. But that's kind of his unique game. And then my other son, he's big on like the Dark Souls games and side scrollers. Those are kind of his primary games. Again, he likes other games too, but those are the games that specifically appeal to him more than, to my other sons. And then I probably am more of a tactical guy, even more so than the rest. I like games that are like turn-based tactical strategy games, things that you have to solve for. I don't mind. I kind of like the stealthy games that I've been playing lately. Huge fan of XCOM and XCOM 2. I beat both of them. They were both really good. Yes, it's true. I have actually beaten some games. Every now and then, I'll beat a game. Some of them are long. I really like Grim Dawn. I think this is one of those games that, like me and all my sons, we all like games that are in that genre. The Diablo-esque is really what it is. But look, Grim Dawn's been around for a long time, and honestly, it's actually still a really good game. I like playing it. I haven't beat it yet, and they have all these expansions for it, and I like. Problem is, I'm having trouble lately. It's like it's been running poorly because I like to stream when I play, and my computer has trouble running it while I'm streaming. So that's kind of why I haven't been playing it as much. The same goes for one of my other favorites, which is Midnight Suns. Which, unless I decide I don't want to stream, I can't really play it very well. It's not good if I'm streaming. They just don't play well. My OBS kind of just puts a little too much load on my computer. Well, when your kids are young, they're gonna like everything you like, but they're gonna grow out of that. There'll come a time when they decide, you know what, I like something else. There may be some overlap, but they're gonna have their own thing. It's a lot of these card games. You can tell which ones are indie games, though. So. Indie Asylum. It's not that these games aren't good, right? In fact, it's an indie game. And a lot of these indie games that people are doing, I'm starting to learn so much more about how people go about developing their games. And it's cool that they come out with these. And cards are, I want to say, a fairly simple game to I think I could develop a card game, but I won't unless I can come up with something that I feel is unique, and because that's just the way I am. Any game I build has to have something that distinctly separates it from the competition. Right? So, and there's a lot of card games out there. So to find something that is a card game that is unique in what it is and how it implements is challenging. Now, to be honest, I feel like I am actually quite good at coming up with game ideas, and even working out how to make them happen. But video games require graphic skills. So there is a problem there for me because I can't, like, even if I could design a really good, what do you call it? RPG game. Say I came up with this really fantastic idea for an RPG. If I spent so much time on it in my mind. And that's kind of what the AFK game is I designed. I designed an AFK game. I haven't built it at all. I create the concepts and the design document. But it's a very graphical game. I mean, it's going to be graphical looking like a video game. And, or like, a lot of these games with characters moving around and fighting and doing all that. And one person, I just don't think I could do it. I just don't have the time. And I have too high of a bar in my mind of what I expect for something to look good, right? I struggle with doing pixel graphics. I struggle with this kind of graphics. Because, see, this guy went for a good game, and very simple graphics. I can't. My brain won't let me release a game that looks like this. Some people say, "Well, this game looks kind of cool. It's kind of got a good creepy 8-bit feel. It's good look." Okay, and I agree. Everybody's got their own taste, but to me, this game looks very basic, and I would struggle with actually releasing a game that looked like this. I don't understand why you have a card that says shield on it, and it's just this little shield. Why does it only take up an eighth of the, not even an eighth, maybe a 12th of the box? Why isn't the shield like taking up the entire card? I don't get that. Why? Is that meant to make it feel like it's a simple basic card? I don't know. I mean, it seems, why? Why is this armor only taking up a ninth of this card? I don't. To me, this is just like, I'm not impressed by the graphical appearance. I get it. Maybe, you know, it's 2022. This is fairly recent. I just feel like with technology now, even basic games can be better than this. I mean, you could easily make this look nicer than this, but apparently that wasn't the person's objective. Now, yes, I am not an artist, so I can't complain. AI in 2022 wasn't really doing much, right? I mean, images now, to me, it's like everybody hates AI, but AI does good basic art, and I would take an AI version of this art over this art any day. I'd give it this image if I had it, and I'd say, AI, dress this up, make it look a little nicer, give it some depth and appearance, and give me a cool background for it, and bam, that's my card. I would do it. I don't care. And people don't like AI, screw that. I'd rather have a nice looking game than people complaining about the fact that it's AI. If you have money, get professionals to do it. Even better. They're going to do a much better job than AI will. But most indie developers do not have money to pay artists. And artists, you know, who complain about indie developers who don't hire new artists, well, you know, go jump up a tree, jump in a lake, whatever the phrase is. Go climb a tree, go jump in a lake. I don't care. Just get out of my face. You know, I don't have the money to pay you guys. If I have it, I'll hire somebody. But stop crying because I'm using something to make my game look as good as I can possibly get it, because I am not an artist. Take the time, learn. No, that's not how life works. If you've got it, if you can make it nice, do it. It's kind of like me looking at an artist and going, why are you using AI for your coding? Take the time, learn. You go code it yourself. Don't use AI for your coding. And then let's find out how much your game, how far you get with your game. Artists feel like their stuff is more special, but it's not. And yeah, there's good programming games and good artistry, and that's for the rich people and the big companies to pay for. That's not me, and that's not the way of the future. I think there's going to be a lot of good games that come out, a lot of it supported by AI, but there's going to be a lot of crap too, because AI can't do good games on their own. You need people who have the patience and mental fortitude to do it. So, what game am I going to play? I've got about an hour to play. What is this game? Yeah, that's enough for... I don't know if I want to play that. What is this? This looks interesting. Maybe. Oh, it's basically a Diablo game. Bullet Hell. Oh, is it like Mega Bonk? Bullet Hell is a Mega Bonk. Oh yeah, look at all those baddies coming in. Woo! Look at all those soul stones.
Their corruption, we forged our strength. Through the darkness, we rise. And now, I finally found you. Void King.
Gee, this just came out in 2025.
Soulstone survivors, unleash
Huh.
chaos, become a god.
It looks very much like Megabunk, like a modern Megabunk. Because Megabunk has been around for a while. It's a little bit older. Holy moly. Huh. Alright. I think I'll try this one. Let's try it. I don't know if any of them are playing it right now, but I don't think they are. Now, the thing is with a family, alright, what, a shared library? I know you, or you said the kid you don't have. I don't know what you said. Anyway, since am a super suis YouTubers. Are you getting a lisp? But I'll have to try this Soulstone Survivors. I am getting tired again. These days are burning me out, man. Getting up too early. I got up, I don't know what time was it today. I've been going to bed too late and getting up too early. That's the problem. I'm getting less than, my brain likes at least 7 hours sleep, and I haven't been getting it lately. I'm getting 6 hours or less. It's just driving me bonkers. Then I get up and work out, and then I'm tired all day. I have to take power naps, 10-minute power naps, just to get my brain clear. And then my brain's like, you realize 10 minutes is not an hour. And I'm like, well, you don't get an hour. All right, then I'm only giving you another 2 hours of work time. Let's try this game. So this is basically Megabonk. Now let's see if I actually have a... Oh, I don't have any batteries. Ah, how do you play a game without any batteries? Hold on, be right back. All right, let's try this. Okay, well, It's not connected anymore. I go to my why can't I connect here? My controller does not want to connect. Why not? Well, it's flashing like it wants to do something. Well, maybe. It is on. It's right here. Go to Profile and System. Okay. Settings, device and connections, accessories. Oh. Yeah, I don't see my device, but it's like flashing like it wants to do something, but guess I don't know how to connect my Xbox controller anymore. Profile and settings. Oops. Click on the profile icon in the top right. What the heck is the Microsoft Learn page? What? Alright, let's try something else. I don't know why it got disconnected in the first place. All right. Okay, and then wait 5 seconds and turn it back on. Okay. Go to settings, Bluetooth devices. That's where I'm at. There's no ghost. I don't have any Xbox controller things on here. Anywhere. Nope. Nope, okay. Then open Device Manager. Wait, this isn't Device Manager? View, Show Hidden Devices. Okay. Under Bluetooth. None of these are Xbox anything. Nope. There's a lot of junk on here. Look at all the duplications. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. We'll see. Says it's connected. Alright, see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm guessing it's like Mega Bonk.
Sir, you arrived just in time. The hunters await you within the sacred chamber.
And why have I been summoned, soldier?
Oops.
Sir, she found a way to open the primordial portal. A chance to break through to the netherworld itself.
Well, I never thought I'd see the realm of banishment in my lifetime. My battle axes. I must see this for myself.
Here.
Why am I
sharpen
drifting?
and ready for battle.
If this is true, we finally have a chance to bring an end to the Void King.
For the Dawnstone.
The light that must never fade. How does the Weaver plan to open the portal?
She would not say. She insisted that only a few of us would be able to go through.
Ha! So long as I am one of them, it won't matter. The Void King shall taste my blade.
So is this just like your control button? So, am I supposed to be using the keyboard? Is it better?
Stay here, soldier. Guard the Dawnstone. No matter what happens, the Great Void must remain imprisoned. And remember, even the darkest night
Must yield to the dawn. I will leave upon your return, sir.
Can I walk off the edge? Nope, probably shouldn't try. Probably can. Okay, I don't know how to shoot. Hey, where'd the guy go?
You finally decided to grace us with your presence, barbarian.
we have waited for centuries for this moment. A few seconds more are of no consequence.
Enough! Let us waste no more time. The Void King waits beyond this gate. Let us not keep him waiting.
Oh, are we all the heroes?
Begin the ritual. Void Hunters, brothers and sisters in arms, tonight we have a chance to fulfill our oath.
Through the darkness, we rise.
To venture deep into the netherworld and dethrone the Void King.
Through the great void, we endure.
To honor the Hunters and uphold their sacred charge.
Through the hunt, we thrive.
To fight until the light shatters the last shadow. Until our final breath is taken.
Through the Dawnstone.
I don't know what I'm doing. These guys are all
It
doing
is
stuff.
done. The portal is open.
Alright,
It's
so
time to end his influence over the living realm once and for all.
Death to the Void King! Onward, Hunters! Charge!
onward, hunters, charge! Yeah. Are we in there? Guess we're in there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have to remember that.
Something is wrong. Where are the others?
Oh, yeah. Where are the others?
I must press on.
Alright, something's a problem here. I need to get... Oh, wait, why am I going that way? Multicast whirlwind, multicast common power, epic power. I'll take that.
Strength comes.
Alright. Double slash, subdue, quick strike. Strikes in the target direction causing damage based on the number of stacks of finesse in you. Slashes in the target direction twice, causing damage and applying debilitation with each hit. Cane block. Strikes in the target direction causing damage based on the number of stacks of finesse you have. Jeez, I don't know. How do you get extra stack? I need a stack gain bulwark and finesse.
That's a pain and power inseparable.
I'm just mowing things over trying to figure out how am I doing? How's my health? Damage 20%, movement speed. Ooh. You cause more damage but move slower. You have more health. Your attacks have greater area of effect and bigger projectiles.
Strength comes at a price.
Common power. Uncommon power. I gotta do one of those. Your skills. You use your skills more frequently. I should probably get... How do I even know? Oh, here we go. It's down here. Hurls a spear in target direction. Fires lightning projectiles towards a random enemy, causing damage. Well, I probably should get things that are in gain form and haste. What does this one do? Bulwark and finesse. Bulwark and finesse. It would probably be good to get stuff that works together. Sharp spear, lightning bolt.
My My courage is rewarded.
Common. Pickup area, that's down.
Pain and power.
How do I get in here? I want to try to get this guy out of here. What does this one do? Form, piercing, and haste. Gosh, none of these work together, man. Deep building, bulwark, and finesse. Bulwark and finesse. Conjures an earthquake under a random enemy, causing damage and applying brittle.
My courage is rewarded.
Oops, I don't even know what I picked there. Jeez. Alright. Well, I don't know. It's time for me to go back the other way. I don't know. Oh, is there a way out of here? Okay. So I can upgrade something I have. Let's go.
Pain and power inseparable.
I really don't know where I'm going. Seek for objectives around to map to collect. Good grief. Seek for objectives around to map to collect void fragments and open the door to the Void King. Okay.
Dark power, mine to claim.
Oops. What did I do? Wrong button. What the? Who to what? Am I pushing the wrong buttons? What the heck? Common power. You gain more experience and gain collective experience crystals. Alright, let's go.
Pain and power inseparable.
Where am I? Alright, I don't know where I'm going. Do I have a lightning bolt? Oh, this is that thing that's leaving things on the ground. I don't know where I'm going or how to find what I'm supposed to find. Oh, is that a portal? Can't go through it because I don't know how.
Strength comes at a price.
Okay. But I am basically wiping out the map. I have no idea where I'm going. Don't know what I'm looking for. If there is a thing around here I'm supposed to try and click or do, I don't know what it is. Walking through that thing, but that didn't do anything. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm wandering around aimlessly. Oh, nope. Don't want to do that. Wait, I don't have any of these? What is that?
This will carry me through.
I don't know where I'm going or what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what this does. I don't know what I'm doing. Time's gonna run out on me though. I've got 4 minutes and I have no idea what to do. I've kind of cleared out the area.
My courage is rewarded.
So I don't have quick strike. I don't have any of these things. Huh.
Yes, this will carry me through.
If you say so, because I don't know where I'm going. You have a 100% chance to deal a critical strike on enemies with full health.
My courage is rewarded. With these void fragments, his shield won't last.
Whose shield? Whoa. Okay. Oops. Nope. I don't even know. What is my health? Is there a health bar on me? I don't even know what that is.
This will carry me through.
Okay, I don't know what's next, but it's time to move on, I think.
My courage is rewarded.
And that's where I was just at. I don't have any of these things.
Strength comes at a price.
Can I just go through here now? Nope. If there is a spot for me to go,
Dark power, mine to claim.
well, if there's a objective here, I have no idea what it is. It's like, where'd you go next? I basically cleared everywhere. I'm doing crazy amounts of damage. I am plowing through places. I have no idea where to go. Wait, there's a spot over here. Let's go look. I mean, time is up. I can't use any of those, apparently. Block power. Lethality.
Pain and power inseparable. The Void King's magic is fleeting. I can feel it.
Holy moly, look at all those goodies. My health hasn't even dropped.
My courage is rewarded.
What is my health? And where is my health? Ah, found it.
Pain and power. These void fragments.
Do I have any of these lightnings? What is this thing? Whirlwind. Double slash. Ooh, it's getting some big area of increase. Epic. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Well, I don't have the ability to take that. Oh, nope, I can't. All right.
His shield won't last. Strength comes at a price.
Wait, what happened? Did I finish it? I just need to leave now?
One door, one key.
We did it! That was so easy.
Let's finish this.
Finish what? Oh, is this the boss battle? Uh-oh.
Weaver. Oathbreaker. How long have you been corrupted?
I am no traitor, barbarian. only able to see what you could not. We were never meant to contain the great void. We were meant to belong to it.
Faithless coward, first I will end your treachery, and then destroy the Void King.
Stubborn, as always. Come, barbarian. I will show you the true depths of absolute power.
Okay. Ah!
No one escapes. Just living.
Wait, did I die? Oh, I guess I died. I thought I was winning. Oops. Guess I wasn't winning. She wrecked me.
Something is wrong. It is taking too long. Must find a way to reopen the portal and face the Void King.
I died. I can't believe I died. Oh, I have to be a barbarian.
Looking for something sharp?
Well, you can buy stuff? Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to win there. Maybe that was just like the intro. Yeah, I've got like, I didn't do anything. The game was just me learning how to fight, I guess. How was the Teachy scene? Gem used to forge weapons. Can be found in the following maps. Metal. Huh. Guess, yeah. I guess that's, that was practice. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is way harder. Can already sense it. Ah! Get out of there. Alright, I'm getting things are getting a little tight.
The goal is clear. Purge the beasts and collect their soul stones.
They're kind of endless, these beasts. Alright, I need to pick crap up more. I do need to do more damage. Common. I'll take the uncommon.
Just what I needed.
Man, my range of pickup is terrible. Create cracks in the ground toward a random enemy, causing damage, gain. Double slash.
Power surges through my veins.
Basically just walking around in circles. I'm just walking around in circles because, well, I need to,
The power courses through my veins.
I want to see what else is over here. See, I have to walk around in circles because that's how you pick up the stuff.
I sense a Lord of the Void coming this way.
Great. Means my time is running out. Kind of like walking backwards because it's target direction, right? All that. Man, I am not. I need some more power.
I can feel the power in my very bones. There you are. Your end is near, my giant foe.
No, I don't think so. I think my giant foe is going to wreck me. Where is this Joe? Oh, nope, don't get cornered. Alright, I don't know who my giant foe is. I don't know who they're talking about. Oh, there he is. I could use some speed.
Now we press on.
I don't want to move slower. You use skills more frequently. Alright, I need chain lightning.
More power, more carnage.
Multicast.
A soul stone. Your source of power is mine.
I can get it. Do I have any of these already? 330, 670. Jumps? Oh, that's how many jumps it makes. I should probably get rid of that, I guess. Because it only does 230 damage. Oh, is that the one thing I can't replace?
strike at the right time.
I don't know, what am I looking for now? Oh, wait. Oops, I don't even know what I picked.
Fuels my rage. A hidden treasure. Guarded, of course.
Of course. Oh no, come on, stop it. Get out! Get out! Get out! Oh, come on! Why do I keep clicking that does that? How am I? I'm down to 72 health, man. $20 hits. How do I do this thing? I don't know what the skill point is. Select the skill. Oh, that's just this.
No choice is without cost. Through the darkness. Rise.
Oops.
Dark gifts. I'll take them all.
Do I have any of these things? Oh, Whirlwind finally gets a power up, but I mostly don't have it now.
Just what I needed. Let my blood and spirit join the ranks of legend.
What do I have here? I don't have multicast. I have chain lightning. Or I did. Ah! Good grief. I have 5 skill points? Well, I can't keep swapping them out. I have to pick with what I have. Can't keep swapping them. It's just going to mess things up. Double slash skill. How do I know if they're type missile? That one is type missile. That's type missile. Increase the multicast chance of the skill. Plus 48%. Increase the multicast chance of all your skills of type frontal, which I think is most. Frontal. No, that one's not. That's frontal. Alright, it's not all of them, but that one's cool, but I want the epic. Now, I don't have whirlwind anymore. I don't have lightning bolt any. I don't think I ever had lightning bolt. Earthquake. I don't have that. Area modifier. Do I have an armor shatter skill? I don't think I have armor shatter. Slam area. Increases the area of modifier of the armor shatter skill. Oh, that's. Oh, it's. Oh, I have armor shatter right there. That's good. Oh, one left. All right, your chance of blocking attacks is increased. Yeah. All right.
Now we press on.
Where's the map? Oh, it is.
Precious minerals. The blacksmith will be glad.
Mm-hmm. Damage increase, Titan's Cleaver. Thunderstrike.
I can feel the power in my venom.
I don't have Body Slam. I don't have Body Slam or Whirlwind. Alright. Guess we're gonna try this one. Max health. Maybe I should get some health. Use your skills more frequently. I do like this, though.
Bones. Strength at the right time.
Use your skills. That's definitely
I see you, evil one. Your darkness ends now.
What am I doing that keeps doing that?
Your death just makes me stronger. Who's next?
Whirlwind. I don't have any of those again. Quick Strike. I do like that it tells you which ones it'll bump. I should probably pay more attention to that. But I don't have any of that right now, so. Probably not a great thing because I didn't pay close enough attention when I was doing it. For each skill you have of type swing, I think I only have that one. It's only type swing. Well, that's type swing. Improve your skills without the swing type. For each skill you have of type swing, improve your skills without the swing type. Skills that will be affected by this power up, sharp spear, ground break, armor shatter, thunder strike. Ground break, sharp spear. Okay, so yeah, critical chance +8 for each. So I get plus 16, but also having higher armor.
The power courses through my veins.
Finally getting some power. All right, what's it say? Oh, let's go over here. Slam? Do I even have any slam? For each skill of type slam, improve your skills without slam. There's 1 slam, 2 slam. This is such a weird thing, but alright.
This new power fuels my rage.
Uh-oh, that's a bad guy. He's a big boy. I don't have anything. None of these guys not gonna help. Creates a chain lightning. Alright, I don't have chain lightning options, so shockwave or earthquake. That's not earthquake, right? It's armor shatter.
No choice is without a cost. Your powers are mine now to control.
Oh, I got him. Now let's see, I don't have any of those things again. No body slam, shockwave, or lightning bolt. So my options are more experience, more pickup area. Or just more damage.
Power surges through my veins.
Damn, stop doing it. Alright, oh. There are a lot of bad dudes over here, man. They are really coming at me. Stop it!
More power, more carnage.
All right, here's the question. Oh, there's the other thing. I don't know what I'm going for right now. I'm just kind of... Oops.
Dark gifts. I'll take them all. Light will always be our guide.
Nope. Don't have any of those. So we'll have to go on the next. I do like the multicast. Type area. I do have area, right? I'm not wasting shots on that. One area. Two area.
Strength at the right time.
Stop it. Attack speed. Sure.
Victory is mine, but the war against the Great Void has just begun.
I did it. I got out of here. Probably wasn't good, but I got out. Is there a way to save? Just to come back later? It's like, how long have I been going at this? This is really long. So I want to stop and come back another day. Reach level 40 in a single match. Did I do that? It says I did. Alright. That's great. But how do I... Is that it? I can be done? I can stop? It's probably a good point to stop. I only got one of each of those? I feel like I did so much more. I feel like I just collected way more than that. Your best scores. Well, yeah, it's my best because it's the first time I ever did it. Fastest match victory. That was only 11 minutes? No. That felt like way more than 12 minutes. Almost 12 minutes. But still, that felt like 40 minutes. Oh, because I played that first round. That's right. First round was a training round, and that probably took just as long. I mean, but still, it felt long. Okay, so this is pretty cool. It's a lot like the Mega Bonk, except it's, I want to say cooler, less. I don't know if I could say it's. I think graphically it's more refined as far as the way your guys move. It's a little less off. Mega Bonk feels like it's kind of like guys are just kind of falling into you. And they're moving. They kind of look right at times, but other times they look a little like they're just kind of sliding. They feel more natural. The movement of characters feels more natural on this. Now, whether or not it's better, I don't know if it's better. I did notice that it's kind of awkward to use the controller. This one, I don't know, it just moves weird. So there's that. I haven't quite figured out the dash or how I'm firing my other weapons. The double shot, I think it's right. I think I'm right clicking them. But so it didn't just go on to the next thing. So I have stuff now.
Blade? How about a bow?
So I can go character. Can I get it? Can I unlock? Okay, so there's two other characters here. Oh, I get a character with a dog. That's kind of cool. Are they just automatic options, or do they just cost 10,000 to get them? I have 12K, so I can buy one of these guys. But I think a dog's cool. I'd almost pay for that.
What can I do for you, Hunter?
So I can upgrade what? My whirlwind? Can I do anything? What can I do? Huh. So is this just like for the fighter? Oh, so what I do? Take this rune and nope. I don't know what that means. I don't know how this works here. Is it just naturally unlocking them on its own? Because they kind of like don't look the same. Can't click on anything. Those are runes. But none of these things actually tell you anything. To equip runes, first you need runic power. You can get runic power through skill tree and by completing achievements. Oh yeah, achievements. Alright, complete 100% of the map, the Scorching Valley. Oh, alright, well that's the easy one, right? Complete match in less than 25 minutes. That's an accomplishment. Reach experience level 50 in a single match. And 40 in a single match. Complete a match in less than 15 minutes. Complete a match in less than 12 minutes. The Barbarian. Reach experience level 5. Reach experience level 25. These are all like the... So you get a whole lot of stuff at the gate. So one Lord of the Void in the Scorching Valley in a single match. Yeah. Eliminate at least 2 Lords of the Void in the Scorching Valley in a single match. Sheesh. Alright, so that's it. I got all the easy peasy first timer stuff out of the way. Everybody gets those ones. The easy peasy stuff. Now is this just him? So does that mean I have runes now? Select a rune, okay. How much runic power do I have? Do I have any runic power? I don't know how this works. To equip, you must have runic power. You can through the skill tree and by completing achievements. Alright, so some... Oh, maybe I have to complete one of these. Increase maximum health by 2. What is this? Increase the runic power of all your characters by 1. 50,000? Holy moly. Increase your damage modifiers by an additional 2. Increase your movement speed by 1 additional 1%. That's not much. 40%. I actually like that. 40% increase in your range pickup? I might do that just to do that. Just to do it once. Just that range pickup is huge. You recover up to 1 health point every time you level up. 1 health point? Ooh. Get a couple of health points every time. I know, some of these high ones are probably pretty good though. Actually, I'm not that impressed by those. Increase your block power by 2. I like these ones now. I just think the ability, what is this? Oh, what am I out of? Oh, can you not go up by more than 1? There we go. I guess I'm happy with that for now. I'm just cranking up all this stuff. What, do I still have enough to do stuff? Sure. That's it. Wait a minute. How come it says I'm not done? I'm using up all of it. I know, it's not great, but it'll give me something to be prepared for next time. Next time on the great adventures of some guy. Barbarian 1. Can you give him names? I don't have any other characters yet, but why would you have more than 1 barbarian? I mean, is there any point? What's the point having more than 1? The barbarian. Kind of cool if you give him a name. Do they I'm curious how this stuff works. I'm sure that's just his one time. I don't think you keep going up from there. You probably just go to another location and start over. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, how do I get out of this? Till next time. Switch save? What is switch save? Until next time, God bless.